providing military, law enforcement, and professional trainers with a non-lethal marking cartridge capable of producing the accuracy and reliability needed for realistic and effective force-on-target and/or force-on-force training. This UTM MMR training system not only provides unparalleled accuracy and reliability, but equips users with crucial safety benefits that include consistent controlled velocities, a live round fail-safe mechanism. To achieve this, UTM man-marker rounds incorporate a patented two-primer energetic system, obtaining complete control of the cartridge's energy. The UTM man-marker training system is made up of the UTM man-marker rounds and a drop-in UTM weapon conversion bolt. UTM's conversion bolt is a simple 1-for-1 exchange with your weapon's live bolt, enabling the use of your fully configured weapon with lights, lasers, and optics intact. This unique and patented UTM man-marker round design incorporates a rear primer in a sealed expandable case for the weapon's operational energy, and a separate, isolated low-energy front primer for projectile propulsion. This animation details the simple operating sequence of the two-primer man-marker round, from loading the round into the weapon to the firing and cycling the weapon. As the bolt releases and travels forward to the closed position, the cartridge is fed from the magazine into the chamber. When the weapon's trigger is pulled, the conversion's fail-safe offset firing pin strikes the MMR's rimfire primer. The detonation of the rear primer propels the firing pinball forward, detonating the front primer, firing the MMR's lightweight marking projectile. Simultaneous to the detonation of the front primer, the gas generated by the rear primer rapidly fills the expandable MMR cartridge case. As the gas accumulates and internal pressure rises, it causes the two-piece sealed cartridge case to expand. The expansion of the cartridge, actuated by the rear primer gases, provides the required energy to blow back the bolt. The spent cartridge is ejected, and the weapon is cycled, chambering the next round. With this unique patented UTM technology, the energy generated from each of the two cartridge primers are always separate from each other. This is the crucial element to maintaining reliable weapon operation and safe, controlled, and consistent shot-to-shot velocity. The UTM man-marker training system has been designed with numerous safety features to ensure the safest training experience possible. The UTM conversion is visually identified by a blue recessed panel and has been designed so when it's installed into the host weapon, the ejection port cover cannot be closed. This ensures that the blue identifier is always visible when the weapon is charged and indicates that the weapon has been converted for use of the non-lethal UTM man-marker rounds and/or the UTM blank cartridges. With the UTM bolt installed in the weapon, any unintentional discharge of live 5.56mm cartridges, M200 blanks, and the UTM lethal target bullet round are eliminated through the incorporation of a live round failsafe. The live round failsafe is achieved by designing the conversion with an offset firing pin that strikes outside a standard round's center fire primer pocket. The UTM conversion's offset firing pin restricts the bolt to firing rimfire UTM 5.56mm man-marker rounds and blanks only. It is clearly visible on this live round that the strike created from the UTM conversion bolt's offset rimfire firing pin is outside that of the center fire primer pocket. In order to achieve minimal safety standoff distances, UTM MMR cartridges utilizes a lightweight projectile assembly weighing a mere 6.9 grains. This lightweight projectile, combined with an average muzzle velocity of 375 feet per second, produces a muzzle energy of less than 3 foot-pounds. The safety standoff distances of force-on-force training can now be as close as 1 meter. To demonstrate the man-marker round's low-impact energy, a subject wearing the recommended 2 layers of loose-fitting clothing will be engaged at a distance of 1 meter. Although there can be a slight pain penalty, no injury would be inflicted. The UTM man-marker round enables the user to engage in close-quarter training at realistic distances, such as those found in confined spaces, for example, small rooms, corridors, and hallways. With the UTM man-marker round training system, there is minimal maintenance, as the system requires only a few simple steps to achieve optimal performance. Weapon maintenance is virtually the same as standard procedures, the only difference being that the weapon's bore and chamber must be dry after cleaning. When compared to other training systems, the UTM man-marker system provides excellent reliability and performance, as the UTM cartridge eliminates typical fouling of the chamber. As an added feature, the design of the MMR projectile will not allow plastic buildup in the barrel. After firing 200 rounds of MMR, the temperature of the weapon increases only by 1 or 2 degrees from its ambient pre-firing temperature. With the UTM man-marker round's low velocity of 375 feet per second and its less than 3 foot-pounds of impact energy, only minimal personal protective equipment, PPE, is required. The minimum requirements for PPE when conducting man-marker round force-on-force training must include the recommended 2 full layers of loose-fitting clothing, such as a long-sleeve t-shirt and an ACU or equivalent, the UTM face mask, UTM-approved goggles and helmet, as well as UTM protective gloves. All this with a massive reduction in risk of injury and increased safety of personnel. The only limitation is your imagination.